Check. This is a bigger class than we've had actually participate in quite a while. Don't they look wonderful up here? And we have our Sebastopol Valley Community Band. Please give them another round of applause. So good evening and welcome as we celebrate the accomplishments of the class of 2025. Tonight is a special moment for the 2025 graduates of RSU 19 Adult Education. Before we get started, let's just talk just a little bit about our program. And our program has been here for many years. And I'd love to share all of the statistics since the start, but I also want you wide awake enough to celebrate these graduates. So we're just gonna run through a few of the highlights. And if you've ever been to one of our graduation ceremonies, I'm sure you're aware that adult education provides more than just a high school diploma, GED, or HiSEP. It's for all the adults that didn't finish their high school graduation in the traditional way. And adult education provides additional preparation for college readiness to avoid having to take those developmental classes and use up your financial assistance. Adult education provides career training in various fields, especially in the medical field with many staff shortages. Adult education helps students of multi-languages improve English skills and become a contributing member of society by obtaining a job and teaching their children as well. Adult education offers family literacy to teach parents how to become better parents and support their children as they go through school. Adult education is a community to learn new hobbies and make new friends, all important with our aging society in Maine. Adult education provides basic computer classes for senior citizens and even the younger adults who already think they know everything about computers. And over the past few years, it's become evident that there is no traditional way of doing anything anymore. We've changed a lot of things around. And I have many students asking to leave local high schools to come to our program. So we've coordinated with local high schools to accommodate those students who feel overly anxious or uncomfortable in the regular day schools. Sometimes it's the right fit, sometimes the day school is the right fit. I'm not saying either one is right or wrong. And since I started here with RSU 19 in adult education 25 years ago, we have helped 833 adults achieve their high school diplomas, and we have served over 22,000 community members through our classes. That's no small feat for our little community. And every year, this is the appropriate time where we can actually say a lot of thank yous. I mean, I have so many thank yous. I am so grateful for everything. If you know me, I always think of Thursday as Thankful Thursday, and this day is just so appropriate. I'm so grateful for all of our students. I'm so grateful for our staff that helps our students, our teachers and our secretaries. I'm very thankful for Mr. Hammer, who supports our program, for the school board, who supports our program, and they have ever since I've been here, and I love that. I'm very fortunate. Of course, our custodians, they do so much. Anytime we ask for anything, even if it's the smallest thing or the biggest thing, they're right there for us all the time. My family, for putting up with me for 25 years while I'm working basically at dinner time. And, of course, all of you, our community. And without your support, we wouldn't have this program. So thank you very much. And our students have overcome so many obstacles to get to where they are today. Maybe transportation, childcare, even taking the time to study if you're working and trying to finish your diploma. It's not always easy. But who said that we all have to go the same road, right? Some people are going to go the high road, some people go the bumpy road, some people take a straight path. It's everybody goes there a different way. And so at this time, we would like to extend our thanks to you who supported them, and our class has some gifts for you. Thank you so much. Every year I ask my students if you'd like to speak, and some of them say yes, no, maybe, I don't know. So tonight we had 3 speakers, and we have one speaker who's going to speak here, and then I'll introduce somebody who's going to give another speech in just a moment. So Rebecca, Susie, would you please come to the podium? And we're going to pivot again. Hold on a second. She's a little nervous. So we're going to switch things around a little bit. And I'd like to invite someone to the stage who plays a vital role in the success of so many of our students. Pam LaGrosse is not only an outstanding academic advisor, but also a passionate and dedicated teacher. Her love for teaching shines through in every interaction. It's not uncommon to see her patiently explain the concept in several different ways, always determined to ensure students truly understand. Beyond the classroom, Pam is a strong advocate for her students' futures, whether it's encouraging them to consider college, pursue a new career, or take the next step in their journey. Pam is always there, guiding and supporting them. And please join me in welcoming to the stage Pam LaGrosse.
graduate who is unable to attend tonight. Glasses? Okay. She prepared a very important message, and I'm here to share her words. So this is literally what she wrote. Good evening, everyone, graduates, families, friends, faculty, and honored guests. Tonight is more than just a celebration. It's a triumph. It is a moment that proves that determination, courage, and belief can move mountains, even when the path is not traditional, easy, or linear. Tonight, we honor not only the completion of a high school education, but the journey that brought each of you here. For me, this journey is more than a celebration, it's a miracle. I spent 6 years caught in the grip of addiction, lost in a cycle that I thought I would never escape. There were days I could not imagine a way out, days I didn't think I would survive. But nearly 3 years ago, I made the hardest and bravest decision of my life, to choose recovery. Since then, every day has been a fight, but also a gift. I stand here tonight, not just sober, but proud. I earned my HiSET while rebuilding my life from the ground up, and today I'm in college working toward a bachelor's degree in human services with a concentration in addiction counseling and a minor in justice studies. I want to use my story to help others find their way out too. What once felt like the end of the road became the beginning of something so much greater. Every graduate in this room carries a unique story. Some of you balanced family and classes. Some of you returned after years or even decades away from school. Some of you faced challenges that seemed impossible, and still you kept going. Why? Because you believed in something better. You believed in yourselves. So if you're struggling, please hear this. There is always hope. Your past is a chapter, but not the whole story. And your future is still being written. To the teachers and staff, thank you for believing in adult learners, for knowing that success does not come with an age limit, and for showing up day after day with patience, compassion, and wisdom. And to you graduates, tonight we celebrate you. You did not just finish school, you set an example for your children, for your peers, for your community. You are the embodiment of perseverance. So go forward from this night, not just with a diploma, but with pride. Because you did not just go back to school, you took back your future. Congratulations, class of 2025. The best is yet to come.
I couldn't not share her story with you, even though she couldn't be here, so that's why we did that. Okay, just 1 second. I'm going to read one more. As you can see, we switch on the moment here. Good evening, family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates. This is from our other graduate, and she's just a little too nervous to speak, so I'm speaking for her. And standing here, she's excited yet scared. I can't help but think of how fast time flies. One day, we're walking into our first day of school, and now we're at the end of that chapter. We've all had our ups and downs, but this moment proves we're stronger than we thought. We made it. Right? And all of us are here today. We've had our hard times, and they've made us who we are today. Today is a day to look back and remember everything and everyone that has brought us here to this very moment. Thank you very much. And now we're going to pivot again. So, it is my pleasure to introduce our guest speaker tonight, someone many of us know and respect deeply. Mary Netto, who is retiring this year as the principal of Nokomis Regional High, has been a steadfast advocate for students throughout her entire career. I've had the honor of working alongside Mary for the past 25 years, and together we've shared a commitment to helping students reach their fullest potential, whether they were enrolled in high school, adult education, or both. Mary is known for telling it like it is, always with the students' best interests at heart. Her dedication, honesty, and passion have made her a powerful force in education and a true partner in this work. Without further ado, please join me in giving a warm welcome to our guest speaker, Mary Netto.
Good evening. Thank you, Suzanne, for that warm welcome. You didn't have to include how many years we've been doing this together. It's truly an honor for me to be here tonight, and as Suzanne said, I've had the honor of being part of MS 8048, RSU 19, and Nokomis Regional High for 33 years. The last chunk of time has been as an administrator, and as Suzanne said, we both share something in common, our true passion to support students. And in listening to the speakers tonight, you'll hear me echo a lot of the sentiments that have been shared, and I would be remiss if I did not express my gratitude for our district. You know, I think as a district, we really have a true commitment to educating our community. You know, just this year, we started a program that brings in 3-year-olds into our public school system. And so we are willing to educate the people in our community from age 3 to however long you want it to be. So what an incredible community we live in that believes in the power of education. You know, to the graduates, I've heard a few references about traditional educational paths. Like, I don't believe in that. Like, there's education and that's it. Graduation is my favorite day, and I hope you are all sitting here feeling incredibly proud, because attaining an education is not easy. It's not easy. And it took great commitment and perseverance. And I hope you leave tonight feeling a renewed sense of confidence. Confidence in your persistence, confidence in your ability to do hard things, and confidence in your ability to be successful. You know, as we were listening to this wonderful music tonight by our community band, I was struck by something I noticed. And I hope it gives you an example that there are all kinds of ways to do things in life. And I hope this is a message for you that you remember wherever your path takes you. As I watched the band play, I noticed you all had your own method for keeping time. Some of you tap with your right foot. Some of you tap with your left foot. Some of you tap with your toe. Some of you tap with your heel. Some of you don't tap at all. And at least one of you did it with your feet crossed. I didn't see everybody, but what the end result was, they kept some beautiful time and made some beautiful music. Keep that in mind. It doesn't matter whether you tap with your right foot or your left foot, your feet crossed, or you don't tap at all, but you make some beautiful music. Make some beautiful music. And what you have done by earning your education is you made some beautiful music. So I'd like to extend my sincere congratulations to you, my congratulations to Suzanne, who's just leads a phenomenal program and opportunity. You know, to hear that 22,000 people have been served in our district really speaks to their commitment to education. So I know people are anxious to get these beautiful diplomas. So again, congratulations to everyone. Congratulations.
We're almost to the diplomas, but not quite. Hold on. So, tell me your story. At Christmas time, my son gave me a book entitled, "Mom, I Want to Hear Your Story." First of all, I was quite surprised that he chose that for my Christmas present, but after I thought about it, I was honored. It's because of his love for me that he wants to hear the rest of the story, as Paul Harvey used to say. And if you know that saying, maybe you should be starting your memoirs as well. As I go through the book, wow, some parts are so easy and you just write them down, not even thinking. And then there's other parts, oh, I've got to Google that, like how much was the price of bread when the year that you were born, how much did the house cost, those types of things. And then you get to some parts, it's like, I don't remember any of that. I've got to ask my mom. Thank God she's here tonight. I have some homework for you, Mom. Just kidding. And I'm sure that as we're here tonight, some of you have each of these segments in your life as well. Maybe it's a memory you'll never forget, like your first date that you went on, or the first time that you went into high school. There are some memories that you choose to forget, like when your heart was broken for the first time, or when you were teased incessantly by your classmates. And then there are the memories that you have just scratching your head and you're going, that didn't happen to me. I know we try to block out a few of our memories here and there, and that's what happens. And then I'm sure my staff throughout the room is recalling some of the fond memories while working in this program. Some unforgettable memories and some of those that we can't believe that we did that. Thinking through the years about all of the students we've met, all of the many graduates, and all of the ones that gave it everything they had to succeed. And then there are the behind the scenes that make this program keep going. Like last year with everyone blowing up balloons for the balloon arch in the picture corner for graduation. They're not gonna let me forget that, even though I try. Or the time a student was in the office taking her last test just 1 hour before graduation. Yep. No pressure there, just 1 hour before we graduate. And then the scream of excitement when she did pass. We've shared so many memories, and the best part is always finishing off the year with our graduation ceremony to celebrate all the wins we see throughout the year. And here are a few from the class of 2025. 9 students have already been accepted, or are attending, or are in the planning stages for college. This is one of the highest percentages in our graduating classes we've seen. And then 18 or more of our graduates are already working, or they've started a new job or career since they finished their high school diploma. That's really good. This year, 25 students finished their graduation requirements, and just ask any of them how easy that math test is on the high set. Who thinks it was easy? Raise your hand. Excuse me? Yeah, the math test is not easy at all. And then the best part, we've really gotten to know these students. They're not just teenagers or young adults. They're moms and dads. They're caregivers for their parents or grandparents. They're here trying to break the mold for being the first graduate in their family, or even the first college graduate in their family. They're learning life just like we all are, and making memories along the way. They're finding out that we're just people too, and learning to trust all over again. They're here because they chose to be here. They're here because they want to make a difference. They're here because they can still pursue their goals while finishing their high school diploma and beyond. I wish you could hear all of their stories. I'm very privileged. I get to hear all of their stories as they go through the program. And they've all come so far in their journey already. So when someone asks, I want to hear your story, remember, it's an honor to share it, to savor all of the memories, good, bad, and indifferent, and an opportunity to help someone else along their journey. It's a way to see how far you have progressed. Maybe you're sitting in the audience and thinking, gee, I really should have finished my diploma. Or, this is wonderful. I wonder if this is the right place for my son, my daughter, my granddaughter, my grandson. There's only one way to find out. After we finish up in here and handing out the diplomas, with lots of pictures. Don't worry, we have lots of pictures going on tonight. We're going to be out in the cafeteria. Feel free to ask any of us any questions you have. There's also going to be a table where we have all of our information. You can pick up a flyer, take it and see if it's the right thing, and then next week we'll be back in the office and I'll make appointments, and I'm happy to meet with you one-on-one. It might be the right thing for you, your relative, or your friend. You never know. And on that note, let's move along to the fun part. The presentation of diplomas with our Superintendent of Schools, Michael Hammer, and our Board of Directors Chair, Robin McNeil. And our first graduate is Evie Blake. Wesley Bosworth. Trenton Brand. Unique Cardenas. Bailey Carson. Aiden Erskine. Tiffany Goodell. Haley Hinch. Alex Howard. Avon Littlefield. This next graduate kept us on pins and needles right until the last thing yesterday. Marcus Martin. Jasmine Pearl. Erica Peliquin. Shelby Harnick. Tanika Ramsdell. Harvest Cisco. And the other student that we have is Rebecca Susi. Please give her a big round of applause. You gonna take it for her? Thank you very much. We're gonna announce. Congratulations to the class. Congratulations to the class of 2025 for RSU 19 Adult Education. This is the most exciting. Okay, our photographer is going to get a few group pictures before we release them, but then when we do release them, they're all good. And I know you all have an envelope that you need to get if you did not get it already, because it has all your. Okay, and also after we do pictures in here, Betty will be out in the hallway taking whatever you want for family pictures. We have a little photo booth set up. She'll take as many pictures as you want. And we also have refreshments out in the cafeteria. Our staff here at Nokomis put that together, and they always do a great job. And he's speeding me along. Just kidding. All right, thank you very much.